What's going on YouTube? So I'm back with another one for my RC family. I didn't forget about you guys. So today we're going to be working on my K127. I ran into a bit of a problem with it, and I believe this will help others with the same problem. So let me show you what it's doing. It's unlocked, and when I try to take off, that tail rotor isn't controlling the yaw of the helicopter. Now, another thing I noticed is that it free spins. So today we're going to be replacing the tail rotor on my K127. So yeah, if you guys are having the same issue, that might just be your case. I ordered a kit from Amazon, and I'll have a link in the description. So let's open this up. Okay, very nice. Everything's in separate baggies. First thing I run into are the tail rotors. They give you two, so that's nice. Some hardware, propellers, screws, some extra propellers, and a set of gears. Main gear. So that's all that's in the box. And out of this box, all we're going to use is the motors. So first thing I'm going to do is pull the propeller off. And to pull that off, all you got to do is just pinch the center and pull back out. Just like that. Now, pay attention of the direction it was on. Alright, so it looks like the blades were concaved. Let me just show you again. It was like so. So the blade was concaved just in this direction. Alright. So remember to put that back together the same exact way. Now we're going to take this cover off. Just like that. And part of our motor assembly, the back end, has come off with the cover. And there it is. And here's the motor. Now that should pull right out, but it's very slippery, so I'm going to grab a pair of pliers and pop that out of there. I am back, and I got some overkill pliers here, but this will do the trick. This is what I had in hand or next to me that was easily accessible. So here we go, just like that. And here's the motor. And as you can see here, this is all just really loose. And it's doing its own thing. And honestly, I did try to put this back together to see if I could just do that. But the case wouldn't bite on to the back part of this. So we're going to be replacing this. Here's our replacement. It looks identical at a quick glance. There we go. Let's see if they're the same length. Yes, they are. Width. Yes, they are. And let's see if the plug is the same. Yeah, the plug is identical. Alright, so we're in luck. We can keep going here, and that's what we're going to do. So this goes back in the same exact way. Push right back in the spot. We're going to plug this in. Okay, there you guys go. Did you guys see that? It was very tight going in, but just take your time and you should be able to get it. Alright, so now that we got this plugged back in, I just wanted to make it clear that the blue wire is on the bottom. At least on my unit, the blue wire was on the bottom. The end of the plug has let's see if I can show you guys, has like a little raised area where it aligns with the piece on the helicopter. Yeah, so you got to make sure that that is correctly installed, and then you're feeling out those pins inside, because I can see someone easily bending those pins in there. But take your time, and you should be able to easily plug that back together. Let's put the cover back on. The cover has a little clip on this end that corresponds to the back here. Squish that down. Just like that. You guys saw me push those wires down a little bit to help that cover snap back into place. And put this guy back on. And remember to put this back the same direction it came off. And there it is. Now let's see what happens this time when I try to take off. Okay, so let's see if we fixed the problem I was having. So before, again, when I would try to unlock and take off, it would just spin in a circle because the tail motor wasn't doing anything. So let's see if it works now. Alright, so you guys saw the tail motor decided to kick on. That's great. So let's try to take off on the ground here. Alright, let's try this again. Unlock. And take off. Alright. And as you can see, working just fine. Alright, bring it back down. And just one more time for fun. Works just fine. We fixed it. Alright, so there you guys go. If you have a RC helicopter or a K127 that the tail motor decided to go bad, or whatever the case may have been, and you need to replace it, and I showed you what the symptoms were, now you have a fix. And like I said, I'll have a link in the description of where I bought my kit, and that'll really make it easy for you to find what you need. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.